I'm Kara Jones of Hoof Hide LLC, and I'm going to lead you through the process of registering your South Pole calves in the new registry. Follow along with me as I register one of our calves. So I'm going to go first to southpole.com. And I want to note here for a second, to register calves, you're not going to use the login up here in the right-hand side. That is the login that you would use if you were going to make changes to your phone number in the directory, or if you were going to go to the classifieds on this website and post something for sale. When you are going to register your cattle, you're going to go to a different section. You're going to have a different login. I'm going to come over here to cattle registration. This is a screen where I'm going to log in. I'm going to log in right here under breeder login. But first, I'd like to draw your attention down below. If you would like written instructions on how to register your calves, you're going to be able to do that by clicking right in this area here, and then you'll be able to print those instructions. I'm going to come back over to the breeder login screen. It looks like this. You're going to enter your member ID number and then your password for the registry. This is what it's going to look like once you've logged in. To go register those calves, you're going to go to My Performance, My Calving. You're going to make sure that you have the correct year selected, and then you're going to say that you would like to add a calf. It's going to bring you to this screen. You don't need to add anything up here. That is something that's going to be auto-populated by the registry. You're going to start with this section right here, and you're going to choose your dam. You can see that it automatically wanted to pop in some of the things that I've entered recently. Now here you can either use the dam's registration number or the dam's ear tag number. I'm going to use the registration number since that is a unique ID. And then it should auto-populate with her information. Her ear tag number is 13912, and I'm going to check that versus my records to make sure that I didn't make an entry error. Next, I'm going to enter the calf's birth date. This is my 2025 calving season, but I had a calf come just a couple days early, and it was born in 12/30/2024. Now, actually thinking about this, I wonder if that's going to make the system grumpy. I consider that my 25 calving season, but it may consider it my 24 calving season. That's an interesting question. We'll find the answer to that in a minute. I'm going to type in the sire. My sire registration number is 37362, which should auto-populate as 6400. Next, I'm going to enter the calf's ear tag number. This calf is 2503. And I'm going to choose where its ear tag is located. Right now it's in the left ear. It'll have ear tags in both ears. We tend to put the heifer ear tags in the left ear and bull and steer ear tags in the right ear when we first tag them. She does not have a chip, and she is a little girl, so we're going to choose female. If you had a bull calf and you steered it, you would enter its steer date here. She was born as a single, so we're not going to enter anything for twin. Her color is a red mott. I guess we'll choose a red-white face. You don't have any way to differentiate if she's a red-white face or a red mott. She is polled, meaning she has no horns. Skurs would be if they have the little bumps that don't turn into horns. Dehorned would be if she had horns and you had them removed. Again, she's polled. I'm going to choose that. She is a result of AI. I'm going to choose that right there. The naming convention starts with your ranch prefix. For us, that's HAH, which stands for hoof and hide. You will have your own ranch prefix. Put in a space, and then we're going to put in the ear tag of the sire. For me, that's 6400. You would use the ear tag of your sire, calf's sire. Next comes the ear tag of the dam. For me, that's 13912. Again, you'll enter the ear tag for your calf's dam. Put a space, and then you're going to put in the ear tag for the calf, which for me is 2503. She is active, meaning she's still with me. If I had sold her or if she had died, I would then choose the appropriate item and enter the disposal date when she left the ranch. Next, we go on to information about her birth. We choose whether she was unassisted, she was born without help, if she was an easy pull, a hard pull, if the mama had a C-section, if she was presented backwards, or if she was stillborn or an abortion. My calf was unassisted. You can enter group information here. If you have some calves that were put into groups and you raise them differently, you can put in group information there. All my calves are raised together, so I'm going to leave that blank at this time. And I need to enter her weight. This calf was 67 pounds when she was born. You will need to enter a weight if your calf is a full blood. It is not required at this time if you have a purebred or a percentage South Pole calf. However, we record weights on all our calves. We think it's an important management tool. Okay, going down to the next screen, you want to make sure that you have your member number there and your ranch information. Then if you are selling this animal and you don't want the paper registration mailed to you, you would click this box here. I am going to go ahead and register this animal, but I do want the registrations to come to me. She is going to stay on the ranch for now. And we're going to push save and see what it says. Animal breeding must be provided. $20.24. Okay, now I've got that information in. Let's see if it's happy now. And we did it. My animal is registered. There you will see now she's been assigned a registration number. And it's a good time to double check that everything you entered went in correctly. Now let's look at a few errors that you may get from the registry. The most common errors you may encounter at this time is dam not enrolled for calving year. When the South Pole Registry was moved to the new system, not all dates of ownership were transferred, which means the registry doesn't know that you owned this cow at the time of calving. The registry staff will need to help you resolve this one. Another message I have run into is dam provided not listed as female. Again, here you will need the registry staff's help. I hope you found this video helpful. If you would, consider giving us a thumbs up, subscribing, or watching one of our other videos. Thanks a bunch from Hoof Hide LLC.